Alright, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I posted really anything. I just haven't really known what to post. I mean, usually I post my Twitch streams with The Sims, but not many people enjoy those, I don't think, because it's not really getting a lot of views. So I thought, okay, I'll come back with a speed build at some point, and here we are. The new Sim pack came out for haunted house themes, and that's here. I haven't really done any speed builds recently because speed builds take forever to make, but I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to make a cool little spooky haunted house. And I'm like, I gotta do it. So I love the new pack. It's amazing. Paranormal Stuff Pack is what it's called, but I call it the Haunted House Pack because it just seems haunted housey and it's fun. So I decided to situate this haunted house on a hill because I feel like that's more spooky and very like ooh eerie. So I'm like, yeah. We do have the seance room. You guys are probably not gonna know where that's hidden, but it is down below. Towards the end, we add a seance room in a little shed type thing, so that's pretty neat. I wanted to add the seance room in the house, but there just wasn't enough space because the hill is so like confined and small and tiny. So I wanted to make the seance room its own area, so I have a little shed sort of thing going on down below eventually, and that's where the seance room will happen. Yeah, I had to fix the terrain quite a bit to make sure that you could walk up the hill because, you know, Sims, they need to walk places, and if they can't get up a hill, so I'm like, oh, can they make it up the hill or not? I'm not sure. So I tried to figure that out, and that's what I was doing there. Yeah, so I wanted to go, I was starting out with like a witch's theme. I was like, oh, I want this to be like a witch's house and like realm of magic. So I situated the home in Glimmerbrook because I figured that was a perfect place to put this. And then I realized, like, as I was going through the whole like pack and all this stuff, I'm like, I don't want to have this be like a witch's like witchcrafty house. I want this to be like a cool little like hippie vibe sort of thing, or well, a mixture of like a hippie vibe meets witches theme. So it's a mixture of a hippie meets a witch kind of thing. So a spellcaster could live here. It'd be perfect for that as well if they wanted to. The only thing I don't have in here for a spellcaster is like a cauldron. But generally, you could easily live here. It's in Glimmerbrook. It's right near the portal, so hey, there you go. Yeah, so I finding windows for this was atrocious. I had an idea of what I wanted to use. However, what I want to use doesn't exist in The Sims. I wanted to have like a cool, like really eerie window that like curved, but was like really like bold, and it just didn't really exist. So I had to use Strangerville. Um, that was really kind of the closest thing I could find. So yeah, I wanted something like that, but more like it, you could sit in the window, like a windowsill type thing, if you get my idea. Anyway, so here we go. I didn't realize that I accidentally put on the platform thing. So when I was putting it in the door, I was like, why isn't it working? And then I realized, oops, I used platforms. Didn't mean to do that. So there's that. Yeah, so there we go. Adding a little wall, a little decal there. Cool. All right. I gotta add some stuff here. Um, why is it like frozen? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, for some reason my thing froze up. I added a little bit of a, eerie look to this. I added some little like, stuff here. What is I can't vines. Sorry guys, I couldn't think of what this is called. Vines, I call vines. I had an idea with that at first and I'm not sure. I think I stuck with it. I built this like a yesterday. So now I'm editing it and uploading it. So yeah, I don't know. I had this really cool idea at first and then it just never really for some reason I worked on the exterior versus the interior first because I feel like that was more I don't know. Anyway, I had that cool little water fountain there for a while and thought it looked really neat. And then I realized, oh, that's not really the vibe I want to go with, so I did delete that eventually. Yeah, and I love those little like flowery vines. Those are so neat. And by the way, guys, that little patio thing on the right side is there's no door to it, so it's just kind of like there as decorative, really. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so here we go, adding some more terrain, like a little walkway path as you would to the door. I didn't realize, but that when I add that tree over there to the side, when I went to do the interior, I noticed they like stuck through the window. I was like, oops, the tree's inside the house now. And that wasn't really the vibe I was going for, so I had to kind of move that to the side a bit later. And I don't know what I was doing with that whole bit over there, but I realized, oh, can't fit that there, so let's add a log pile instead. A little water fountain, not a water fountain, a bird bath over there in the corner. Love it. I had these little lights like along the pathway. That was really cool. And I had to use spooky pack stuff, so I used that little light next to the mailbox. I thought it was really neat. And little ghosts there and a little graveyard there. Yeah, look at that. It's cute. And this is the shed I was talking about. This is the shed that we're making the seance room. So I love the Rolla Magic door. That was like perfect for like a seancey type vibe, if you get my drift. So I was like, oh my god, yes, ma'am. So there we go. There's our little shed for our seance. I think it looks pretty neat in my opinion, but that's just me. Yep, using the same little. I wanted to put a window up there, but nothing would fit, and I was like, oh. And of course, I put vines all over the place over there because you gotta make them look old and rickety and like crazy, right? Yeah. So this is what I did. All right, and now for the interior decorating. This got fun. I had those lights just there quickly. However, we do get rid of those lights. I liked that flooring at first, but then I was like, oh, nah, let's change it up. So I have a little kitchen over there. And, I did add a bathroom in here eventually. I wasn't sure where I was gonna put it, so I had to kinda go with the whole downstairs first. And the wallpaper I just used in the living room, that's the newest wallpaper we have with the new stuff pack, so it's really neat. I love the color, it's amazing. It's kind of like a magenta meets like a red sort of color, so that's cool. And the couch, I love the new couches. They're so much fun and they're colorful and awesome. And I don't really like, for some reason, the new fireplace, it doesn't sit well with me. I'm just like, it's okay, but not my favorite. So I added my own, a different one in there. I think a lot of the simmers that have been playing this also feel the same way about the fireplace. It's not really their favorite item. So yeah, there we go. I love that little like lamp. It's so cool. I love it. Yay. Okay, there's the kitchen being built. I did use Realm of Magic for the kitchen because I feel like that seems and fits the vibe I was going for at first. So I was like, yeah. I don't know why I added that picture there because eventually I did move it. I added all the cool pictures and the hand and everything into the new seance room. I didn't know what to do with this. Like, what light went with this whole vibe. I wasn't sure. So I just went with those little chandelier with the little candles. But hey. And then there you go. There's the bathroom over in the corner. As the only bathroom we have, it's tiny, but it works. It's all we have because I couldn't fit a tub in there. So if you have a kid, forget it. Can't happen. Basically, it's for a couple. Yeah. So there you go. All right, cool. Let's add the sink, some microwave, and all of that. And what else am I adding? Oh, I'm adding so much more stuff. All right, and the cabinets and all that. There we go. And I love it. It just looks awesome. You guys, I just love this build. It was so much fun to make. All right, now we're going to go upstairs eventually. Are we? Yes, we are. Now I added a double bed at first upstairs, but then I was like, "Oh, I can't do double bed. It can't work. It won't work. Oh no." So, yeah, I eventually went for single bed because it just wasn't going to work the way I wanted it to. I love the Rolla Magic dresser. I barely even use it, but it's so much fun. And I had to add a computer in here because I think you need a computer for certain things in The Sims, so we have a computer. Obviously, we have a computer. There you go. We have one. That's all there is to it. Essentially, this is really the main build. I'm just adding a few little odds and ends here, little pictures here and there to make it look all tied together. But that's the build, guys. I appreciate you for watching my lovely video. If you like this build, you can download it on my gallery, BSB Lover 89. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions for this lovely channel, please comment below. I'll get back to you in timely fashion. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome, Simtastic day. Bye, everybody!